Hey, what's up, everybody? Sniper Moose is here, and welcome back to or well, not welcome back, but welcome to this video of First Look. Today we're playing Incursion Red River. If you haven't heard of this game, basically it's another Tarkov clone, Escape from Tarkov clone. Just this is a simplified version of it at its current state. As you can see, this is alpha, pre-alpha. So in its current state, there's not a whole lot to this game. It's very simplistic. It's a simple, basic version of Escape from Tarkov. I don't know what the roadmap is in the future, but excuse me. Yeah, it's very basic. So you could, and there's a lot of things that are very exactly Escape from Tarkov-esque. And its simplicity is both a positive and a negative, because there's things it does better than Tarkov, and there's things that it does worse than Tarkov. Now, I've tried explaining this, I've tried recording this video several times now, and I've had several setbacks, like my dogs. In fact, you can hear them barking right now. Well, you might be able to hear them barking right now. It's my French Bulldog, Rosie. She's barking right now. But earlier, in 2 different episodes, all of my dogs were barking, and they kept barking, and there was nothing. Like, they weren't barking at anything. They're just stereotypical dogs just barking just to bark. And they ruined 2 episodes, and then my wife kept calling me, ruined an episode. And on top of that, like yesterday, because I bought this game yesterday, and when I played it yesterday, I did 5 raids, didn't die, not once. I had no problems. Today, the 3 episodes I tried recording, all 3 raids, I freaking died. So it's like, I don't know what happened from yesterday to today, but I'm just doing terrible. But I just got done recording a first look of SCP 5K, so I was like, hey, you know what? Let me jump back on here, because I'm going to have to wrap up my gaming session today, because I got to start getting ready for work. I got to get some things cleaned, and all that. So, that being said, I'm not going to get into crazy detail, like doing live commentary of this game, because I'm actually going to do a voiceover commentary. But, pretty much, it's like I said, it's just a simpler version of Escape from Tarkov. You got a little shooting range right here. I don't know if they plan on implementing the ability to, like, customize your hideout like Escape from Tarkov does. Because they have items like duct tape and stuff like that in a toolbox, but right now, as far as I can tell, there's no actual use for those items. But you come over here, you got your stash, and you've got these like weapon. I guess they're just lock boxes for your weapons. I don't really know. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, but you got like your ammunition, your gear, your medical. So let me go ahead and throw these in here real quick. So as you can see, like right off the bat, the inventory management's very Tarkov-esque. Like it just looks like Tarkov. You got your weapons, primary, secondary, holster, melee. Your secondary, you can't have like. I haven't played around with it too much, but as far as I can tell, you can't have an AK and an M4. Your secondary has to be, I guess, maybe like a submachine gun. I'm not sure. Or maybe it just has to be different weapon types. Like, you can't have 2 assault rifles. You have to have 1 assault rifle, 1 shotgun, or 1 sniper rifle and 1 submachine gun or something like that. But I've been rocking the AK the whole entire time I've been playing this game so far. And it's only been a little over 2 hours at this point. So I can only ever really equip submachine gun as my secondary. But you got your tactical rig, you got your belt, you got your backpack, your headgear with a night vision and headphone mount. And then you got your navigation device, which we'll talk about that when we actually get into it, get into the raid. So, yeah, and then, I mean, you come here, you inspect the item, and, I mean, this is straight out of Tarkov. I never saw anything look like this until I played Tarkov, and this is literally, you know, Tarkov. It's a clone. So, the whole idea of this game is basically a Tarkov clone, and it's just, like I said, it's a simplified version. And in some ways... And in some ways, it does things better than Tarkov, and in some ways, it's worse. Like, for example, I'll give you a hint not a hint, but, like, I'll let you know the healing system in this game. In Tarkov, it's very complex. It's very complicated. You know, in this game, it's very simple. Very simple. In fact, it's too simple. Something that kind of irks me about Tarkov is how the medical system is as in-depth and complicated as it is. You know, sometimes it can be overwhelming, especially when you go into a raid and you forget to buy the one item that you forgot to get. So now that you got effed up in a firefight, you're like, okay, I'm healing, I got my bandage, got my, you know, med packs, and then, you know, you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot painkillers or something like that, you know. And you're like, well, great, now my guy's like walking slow and he's shaking and and stuff like that, you know. You're like, damn it, I forgot the damn painkillers, you know. Or like a splint. You got a fractured leg, and you're like, damn it, I forgot to get a freaking splint. And then of course it'll be that's the raid that you don't get. You don't find a single splint. Like nobody has a splint. This game is not like that. That was weird. This game is not like that. This game, you have. In fact, we can go check it out real quick. Actually, no. We'll talk about this in a second. Go to the trader. This game, if my frames will stop acting up on me, you go into medical and you got painkillers and adrenaline injection. Now, I don't know what this is. I don't know what it does. I haven't gotten there yet. But the painkiller, it's as simple as if you get shot, your health bar goes down, you pop a painkiller, your health bar goes up. There's no bleeding, apply a bandage. And that's where I say, like, the simplicity is nice, but also it's not as great, because it's cool that it's not as complicated and convoluted as Escape from Tarkov is, but it's like we don't even have bandages to stop bleeding, so it's like that's where it's like, okay, it's too simple, but we'll talk about it more later on in the video. But like, this is our computer, so this is this laptop irritates me, man. I love this laptop, but I don't understand I've talked about this before. I need to get with MSI and like be like, hey y'all, this laptop does things like, and it doesn't make any sense. Like the frame rate shouldn't be dropping the way that it does all the freaking time. I did some Googling, and it looks like there's something wrong with the actual graphics card that comes with this laptop, and it like I'm gonna have to send it back, but I don't know. Anyways, that's why like there's always the frame rate drops in all my videos. It's because this laptop, for some reason, when I play games, and more specifically when I record videos, it freezes, and it has frame rate drops and it freezes and stuff like that. So anyways, this is the bread and the butter of the like your base. You got your inbox, job board, trader, deploy. So right off the bat, you got 3 messages when you start. Vietnamese Liberation Front. You can read that. You can pause the video and read that. Then you got the Iron Guard Corps, and then you've got the United Intercontinental Security. Excuse me. I don't know if there's like a good guy or a bad guy. I have no idea. I guess maybe it's. I mean, you're a PMC. As far as I can tell, you're a PMC. So there really is no good versus bad. It's whoever is paying you. But then you go to job board, and this is where you have your tasks. And you go over here, challenges, which I just realized, I just saw this in the last video. In fact, what's this one? This is the three times without dying, so we'll track that. But you come over to contracts, and the one thing I'll say is that so far, this game, in Escape from Tarkov, it was more kind of, the tasks were, they seemed like it was developing a story, maybe, and here it's so far, and I haven't done a whole lot, but so far the tasks just seem like they're kind of side quests, just random things. And that is something that I saw in one of the reviews where somebody was like, there's only X amount of missions for you to do, there's not a lot. But right now we're just going to go with the VLF. We're just going to track the VLF. We're going to go over to the trader. Something again, this game is simpler in Tarkov, and it works in certain ways, and one of those ways is there is no 8 different traders to go to. It's just one trader. You can buy all your items here, and that is 100%. In fact, let me buy one of these. And that's another reason why like Tarkov just kind of gets on my nerves, is like you get done a raid, and like, the last thing you want to do is spend 10-15 minutes going through and organizing your inventory and your stash and trying to sell items to the right traders. It's all right here, In fact, you don't even have to come here. What's going on? Why is it not? Yo, I'm about to lose my mind. I hit the escape key like 10 times and nothing happened. So I don't know where the audio cut out, but you can actually sell items from your stash. In fact, let me just sell these because I haven't actually used them yet. I probably won't use them. Let me put that painkiller in my inventory. Let me put those Glocks in my belt. There we go. So yeah, you can just sell items right here. So it's like, that simplicity is amazing. I love that. I love how it's as simple as that, So we're going back over to computer, and then we're going to check out the deploy screen. So this is obviously where, I don't know if you can have more than one mission tracked. Right now you can't. So right now you can't. But And also, I don't know if they already have other areas. You just have to progress further to unlock them. I'm not sure. Maybe they only have Quarry. I don't know. All the missions I've done so far, which is like 8, 9 total, have been on Quarry. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, you click on Quarry and you got all your options over here. You can create your party, private session, friendly fire, arrival time. I'm assuming this is the current time right now, and then obviously this is like 12 hours in the future. And then loadout provided, it explains up here, provided loadout will serve as default loadout lent by the lent. Is it lend or lent? I think it's supposed to be lent by the vendor. You are able to receive mission rewards, but you cannot take any loot with you. So this is like this is their version of basically doing a scav run for Tarkov. So if you do a provided loadout, they give you the loadout, but you can't take any loot. You're able to receive. Okay, so yeah, you can get your mission rewards, but you can't take any loot with you. So that's kind of like a. I mean, that's essentially a safer version of a scav run in Tarkov, because in the scav run, you can still, if your scav dies, then you don't get any loot at all. So pretty much the same thing. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and deploy. There we go. Okay. So that's not the glitches you're seeing in the game. That's not the game. That's my laptop. Okay, that's my laptop. So here we are. You know, this is the lobby. You got your invite friends, leave, ready. You got obviously your information about the game, the mission or whatever, and then we're gonna go ahead and ready up. Another thing I like about this game is the loading is very short. One of the things that I hated about Escape from Tarkov was like trying to load into customs. You'd be sitting there for like 15, 20 minutes loading into the raid. And it's like, wow, if I play 4 or 5 raids, I spend like an hour, hour and a half just sitting around loading the damn game. You know, like that's not fun in any way, shape, or form. So you always, when you start a raid, you always have this box right here that's in front of me. This is the mission box. I think they call it the mission box. I'm not sure. Before I go any further, I was wondering if you can climb up that. Let me show you the GPS. And this is one thing that I absolutely hate about Tarkov, that I love that they have this in this game, is a GPS. Tarkov, I understand they wanted to create this hardcore immersive experience, but at the end of the day, I could go to Walmart and drop $90 US on a GPS. You know, you're not going to tell me that there's no reason why paramilitary contractors don't have access to GPSs. And that was one thing I absolutely hated about Tarkov. Like, there was just no excuse to not have a GPS. So, yeah, this is one of the things where it's like, this is way better. You know, it's way better than Tarkov, is they give you a GPS. Excuse me. You hold R to check your magazine. So like I said, I'm not going to talk a whole lot right here and now, just because when I've been recording these episodes, I've been struggling with playing. I keep dying, and I think it's because I'm distracted because I'm trying to talk about the game. So I'm going to focus more on playing the raid and less on actually talking. Oh, frames. Frames. Jesus, dude. So the AI is not super difficult. You can adjust the difficulty in the gameplay of the options menu. Right here, AI difficulty. I've been playing with mid. So earlier I was talking about how, like, the raids I did yesterday, I didn't have any issues. It was on the mid difficulty. Today when I tried recording this video before, again, I was on the mid difficulty, but I just was getting shit on left and right. I don't know what happened between yesterday and today. It's like the gaming gods are like, oh, you want to record a first look and say the AI is not that difficult? Okay, we're going to start crapping all over you now. I don't know where that was. That was inside the building. What's going on with my frames, man? Oh my god, my frames are killing me, dude. He's on the other side of the containers, I think. Oh, he's outside the building. Here we go. So, and this is what I was talking about. So I don't know what it is. I have an assault rifle here. He's got an assault rifle. I cannot put this in my secondary. Item is incompatible. So, oh, does he have a bigger backpack? Oh, he doesn't have a backpack. Bro, I don't know. My frames have not been this bad before. Is he outside? He might be outside. Oh, come on, man. Alright, so he has a backpack that I want, because he's got a bigger backpack. Bro, my frames, I don't know what's going on. My frames were not this bad when I was playing earlier. Like, holy cow, man. So, like, I could put the MP5 there. You know? So, I don't really know what it is. But, there you have it. I think my dogs are barking. Hopefully, it's not, like, crazy loud in the video. There's another container there. I think I heard footsteps, though. That guy's got a big backpack. That's the one we want. He's on the other side of those barriers. I haven't seen any grenades yet. So I don't know if this game is progression based, so it's like you have to unlock, you have to like advance through the game more. I mean, I don't even think there's like an experience level or anything. But yeah, I haven't seen any grenades yet, so I don't know what's up with that. I'm not worried about that duct tape. I'll take that though. I'll take that. Did I pick up that MP5? I can't remember. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not thinking smart is what I'm doing. Drop that. Pick that up. We're going to go back for that M4. How much ammo I got left? I'm over half a mag. Come on. Oh, sweet. He's got a, like an aim point or something like that on there. Dude, my frames, this is ridiculous. It was not this bad before. I don't understand why it's like so god-awful right now. I think it's also, it might actually also be like this area, because I remember yesterday when I was playing, my frames weren't good in this area. But then when I moved on from this area, it wasn't as bad. So, it could be that. I don't know. Anyways, what is my objective? I forgot what my objective is. Oh, so we gotta go down the bridge and blow the bridge up. Okay, cool. That was the last raid I did. So I recorded a this video earlier, but I wanted to redo it because I wasn't too happy with it. I didn't think it was that great. So I'm re-recording this again. I mean, this is like my 4th or 5th time recording this video. But this was the same exact one that I had last time to go blow up the bridge. It's like this right here. This radio. I don't know if I thought I heard a footstep. I did. I don't know if having those items, like, if there's a purpose to having those items, or if it's literally just supposed to be so you can sell stuff. He sounds closer, but I mean, he's got to be right on the other side of that wall. Is he on the road? There we go. So yeah, I don't know if there's any point to all those miscellaneous items, or if it's literally just so you can sell them to have extra cash. I don't know. Yeah, we'll take the silence, actually. That's another thing I've noticed. The AI don't really have anything worth looting unless you need ammo. All the loot that's worth grabbing is usually inside containers. I think I'm heading the right way. I know I need to go down towards the river, which I think is that way. Maybe I cut to the right more. Can I go here? Looks like we got a compound up ahead. I love the sound design. The sound design is really good. Uh-oh. One down. There's another one off to my right somewhere. I'll take a Glock mag. But yeah, the sound design is amazing. Like just the ambient wildlife, like the birds sound good. The sound of the foliage as you walk through it. They're converging on me. He's on the road. He's right up there. Oh, there he is.
Shit, I'm hit.
How we looking? Almost empty. I don't want to get greedy because this is kind of how I died in the last couple of raids. Was I went to go loot a body, and I got caught out in the open when doing so. I'll take another one. 45 ACP, right? He's close. He's pretty close. On the other side of this trailer. By 19. What's nails, food container. So like I said, I don't know if there's any point to those items, so we're just going to kind of skip over them for now. In fact, inspect. Just drop that, and we'll put that in. Fresh mag. Right? Man, I'm running into a lot of enemies. I did not run into this many enemies yesterday. That's another thing I noticed earlier when I was playing and I was struggling. I kept dying. I was running into a lot of bad guys, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just noticed that my first 5 raids playing this game, and I ran into very few bad guys. And today, when I was playing earlier, I ran into quite a bit, a lot. That No, I don't think this game is PvP. I think it's all cooperative PvE. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Alright, the river should be just up ahead. Oh, I took, like, the long way around. But yeah, it is just up ahead. Alright, yeah, the river's right here. This is the bridge. Alright, so where do we... Oh, the barrels, that's right. I think it's 2 barrels. Last one I was in this area. The enemy got the drop on me, and they almost killed me. I think there's a guy inside that building, because that was the guy that almost killed me the last time I played. I had no idea he was in the building. Where are these, put that on anything. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Alright, where are the points to plant the bombs? So we're right next to one. And then it looks like there's a container. It must be that right there. So we're right next to one right here. Here it is. It's pretty easy to miss those little icons. So there's been a couple times where I found them completely and totally by accident. And, the heck is that sound? Not in the game, like... Of course my wife is calling me again. Why can't I just record this episode? Like... Bro... When I was playing SCP Pandemic not that long ago... No dogs were barking. The wife didn't call me, you know. But now that I'm back on Red River again, all of a sudden, like, my dog started barking again. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in that little bunker. Ooh, right here. Let me just do that. And then my wife is calling me. So we should be able to extract here. I don't know. I didn't check the extraction point. Can we? No, it's not going to let us extract here. Damn it. Alright, I got a full mag. Is it going to let us? Oh, sweet. There we go. So it looks like the extractions, they kind of cycle through open and close. So I don't think there's an actual time limit on when you can or cannot extract. It's just a matter of... They don't open until a certain time. And then I think they'll also close. But I'm not 100% sure. So that's our first raid right there. And you come back over to your computer, your terminal, go to your inbox. It's always the bottom, which is the newest message. Incredible, your actions, blah, blah, blah. And then receive rewards. And then you come over here to your stash. All the items should be in your stash. Yes, we got that. I thought we received something else, but I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. We can go ahead and put our M4 in here with our magazines. We'll keep the MP5 because it's silenced. I don't want to ditch it just yet. Put that there. I have another one, right? Oh, I got 2 more magazines for the MP5. I'll sell the Glock. I'll keep the ammo. And then we'll sell the HDD. What is that? 152? Got the 45 ACP. I did not do that. That was weird. Why is it showing up like that? Did my game just glitch? That's for, yeah, that's for what I have currently. Okay, cool. So now we're back to a reset inventory. So we're ready for another raid. And that's pretty much it right there. So I'm going to continue to record gameplay footage just without commentary, because I'm planning on doing a voiceover, I guess, maybe, I don't know. In fact, this video turned out better. Like this raid, so far this video turned out better than the previous attempts that I did earlier this morning when I woke up. So I'm actually kind of satisfied with the way this turned out, but I'm probably still going to do some more raids and record some more footage, and I might do a commentary talking over the video. I don't know yet. But yeah, so this is Incursion Red River. I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is actually newer. This is one of the ones that I haven't experienced this one yet. This secure intel, place intel, extract. I haven't done this one yet. In fact, let me secure intel, place intel. Okay, it's the same thing. Install jammers. Yeah, I've done that one a couple times already. So this one is new. This one, secure intel, place intel, extract. That's a new one. I haven't done that one yet.
All right. So this is actually this voiceover that you're listening to right now. It's being recorded like, I don't know. I want to say over four. Hold on. Actually, I got the footage right here. I encoded this. I don't know when I recorded this footage, but I encoded it on 6:30. So June 30th is when I recorded when I encoded this footage. I've explained this in the past. I don't know when the video was recorded unless the actual date is in the video itself, because the description, the title of the video, the properties of it, when I encode it, it creates a new video. So I didn't actually record this on 6:30. That's just when I encoded it because it created a new video. But I think it had been like a week or whatever before I encoded it. I don't remember though. It might have been 2 weeks. I know I was, because it was this and SCP-5K, and I had that footage just kind of sitting on my laptop for a while, for a little bit. Because I remember I was like kicking myself, like, come on, you got to get that done. You got to get it encoded, and I wasn't getting it encoded. But anyways, so I really, and another reason why it's taking me so long to do this part right here, do with this voiceover, is because I haven't had a lot of time recently to play games, which is also why my uploading has been very slow. I mean, I've been averaging like 3 to 5 videos a week, and over the last 3 to 4 weeks, I think I've uploaded 1 video, maybe 1. So I haven't had a lot of time to do this stuff. And the last thing I really felt like doing is sitting here recording a voiceover for this this portion of the video. And in fact, when I put this into the video editor, not this recording, but like the actual footage, the gameplay footage, I was like, maybe I just go ahead and just edit it real quick, process it, and upload it to YouTube, and just don't do a voiceover. But I was like, nah, let me go ahead and do this voiceover. Don't be lazy, do the voiceover. So anyways, I don't have a script or anything. I'm just going off of like this list of bulletin points that I have on my phone. It's basic, it's nothing crazy, and I'm not going to spend too long doing this. But the first thing I want to talk about is basically how it's, what genre it falls under is, essentially extraction shooter. It's an EFT clone. I don't know any extraction style shooters that came out before EFT, especially in the style that EFT does it. And by EFT, I mean Escape from Tarkov. I mean, I'm sure there's a game that has like the basic concept of extraction, but before EFT, I've never heard or saw a game that does this. If there is, please leave it in the comment, educate me. But as far as I'm aware, EFT is the first true extraction shooter. And this game is essentially a clone of it. There's so many things are just pulled straight from EFT. And some things are pulled from it, but they kind of changed it a little bit, so it's not exactly the same, but you can tell it's basically the freaking thing. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole and start rambling, but there's only so many original ideas you can have, and one extraction shooter is going to be like another extraction shooter. But this very, very heavily relies on elements that were originated in Escape from Tarkov. But so one of the things that differs from EFT, and this is basically like a comparison type of thing, the game setting. Obviously this is in modern day. I think it was Vietnam. So you're obviously in a tropical jungle in Southeast Asia. And I like the setting. I've found that there's a lot of games that are set in like Russia, like Eastern Europe and Eurasia and all that. And it's like, let's change up the setting. And this game does that. It's, you're in a tropical jungle and it's nice. And I personally like games that are set in jungles. Like, I don't know what it is. I just enjoy the tropical jungle. I enjoy like, what's that one survival game where you're stuck on islands in the Pacific? I can't think of it. Stranded Deep. I like that tropical, even though, the islands are small and it's not like a full blown jungle. Still, I enjoy the tropical, jungle setting. And they nail it right on the head with this. The setting is done very well. I enjoy it. The graphics are solid. The graphics are very good. Especially, hold on, let me make sure I don't. Okay, yeah. So the graphics are very good. The weather, I love the weather effects, like the fog, the way it kind of just smoothly comes in is very good. I think the fog in this game is way better than the fog in Escape from Tarkov. Granted, I haven't played Escape from Tarkov in a really long time. I haven't played because I played the EMU, the SPT AKI, and I haven't played that in a really long time. So I don't know, maybe there was an update or something like that where, the graphics, the fog, the weather is better. I don't know, but the last time I played it, it's not as good as this game's fog. This game's fog is it's done really well. I don't think they have any other weather other than sunny and foggy. I don't know. I haven't experienced any rain yet. I don't think I have, at least. But the graphics are top notch. They look very good. Some of the character models are kind of iffy. Like when you're going into a raid and you're looking at your character looks like a fucking clown. But for the most part, the graphics are on point. They're very good. Something that absolutely, this is moving on to the next point, something that absolutely captivates me, and I've talked about this in several of my videos in the past, is sound design. The sound design for this game, whereas is not perfect, is amazing. It's very good. I love when games have really good sound design. I love hearing the noises that your gear makes, carabiners, bouncing on your pack, and like I just love the sounds when games have good sound designs. One of my favorite games is Red Dead Redemption 2. The sound design in that game is damn near perfect. It's amazing. I love it. Sometimes I play RDR2 just so I can listen to it, and the sound design in this game is really good. Again, it's not perfect, but it's really good. One of the complaints I have is like the footsteps for the enemies are just a little too loud, they're just a little too loud. But otherwise, the sound design is amazing. The guns sound good. Like I said, the noises your character makes, his gear as you're moving through the jungle sounds good. The sound of you going through the foliage, it sounds good. It's all top notch. It's really good. So the sound design's on point. The next point is the AI. So I think I had more specific idea of what I wanted to talk about. I created this list like 3 weeks ago. I don't remember what exactly I wanted to talk about when it came to the AI, but I know the AI is I mean, they're kind of dumb. You know, sometimes they're really good shots, and they'll crack you in the head like EFT bots. Unless they nerfed them. The last time I played, they were OP as hell. But for the most part, the AI in this game, they're dummies. They're not the smartest in the world. Um, and it took me maybe 5 minutes to learn a strategy where when you hear a bot running up to you, all you have to do is just peek that corner. That's all you have to do. And when you hear their footsteps, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I was, banging on my laptop. They're running to you, but then when you hear them slow down, that's how you know that they're about to peek the corner. So it's like you just literally have to sit there and just wait for them to come around the corner. You can get that first shot. Um, so the AI is not very smart. So that does suck. I personally. Oh my goodness! I almost forgot to talk about this. This is what I was talking about. You can change the difficulty. I've left it on the medium or normal setting. You can change it to make it harder or easier. I haven't actually played it on the harder setting yet. I was going to do that the next time I played, but I haven't actually played this game in a while. I haven't played it since this footage right here. Um, so I don't know if they get smarter or better with the harder difficulty, but on the normal setting, they're not that smart. The next point, moving on, we got healing. So healing, and I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, in the first raid in this video, I had talked about how there's things that this game does that are way simpler than Tarkov, and its simplicity hurts it in some ways, and its simplicity is better than Tarkov in some ways. And healing is one of those things where it's a double-bladed sword. Two-bladed sword. I think it's the same. I don't know. Anyways, it hurts it and it helps it. So one issue that I have with Tarkov is the healing is just so complicated, so complex. Sometimes I find myself not wanting to play Tarkov because, I just died in a raid and it's like, okay, I have to re-outfit my character. And then I'm like, I don't feel like going through my meds and remembering to grab all the meds that I need to be the most prepared for this raid, or going to the therapist and buying meds. Because let's go through real quick. You need bandages. I mean, you could always run like a grizzly or something like that, but I'm not good enough. I don't have the confidence to run a grizzly. I'd much rather just sell a grizzly if I have one. But you need bandages. You need your actual healing item. You need painkillers. You need a splint. You need a surgical kit. So that's like 5 different things. Now, granted, like I said, you could use a grizzly, or you could use like an IFAK, because an IFAK can stop heavy and light bleeding, and it's also a healing resource. But at the end of the day, that's essentially 5 separate items that you need to have in your inventory just for healing. And if you forget one of those things, you could end up being fucked. And because there's been far too many times where I forgot something, and in that raid, I needed that item that I forgot, and then I didn't end up finding one. Like, one was a splint. I forgot to bring a splint with me, and in that raid, I didn't find a freaking splint. It's just like, Jesus, dude. So, Tarkov healing, whereas it's nice because it's so complex, it does get annoying sometimes because it's so complex. So this game wins because, it doesn't win, but it gets a point because it's much more simple than Tarkov, but I got to take a point away because it's too simple. There's 2 healing items. There's the painkillers, and then I think it's adrenaline shot. I don't remember. The painkillers heal you. The adrenaline shot resurrects your buddies, revives your buddies. There is no bandage. You're bleeding, put a bandage on, it's just painkiller. Painkiller makes your health go up. That's it. That's all there is. And that's where I'm like, okay, the simplicity hurts it. I've got to take a point away because it's too simple. You know, if you didn't want to make it super complicated, that's fine. Bleeding injuries are very common in games, so put a bandage in there, you know, and then painkillers heal you. Boom, problem solved. You know, that's too easy. I mean, hell, even Kingdom Come Deliverance, like the last game, I would think has a bleeding mechanic. You know, it has a bleeding mechanic. You know, it's got bandages. Um, so that's one of those things where it's better than Tarkov because it's simple, but it's worse because it's too simple. You know, ammo types and mag loading. Again, it's the same thing. There's less ammo types in this game. Each gun has one ammo type. You know, there's no different grades of 7.62 by 39. You know, it's 7.62 by 39. There's one type of bullet. You know, um, and then like mag loading. Mag loading is sweet because it's instantaneous, but it takes away from the immersion. It's not realistic because you don't have to reload your mag. You know, um, so again, that's a win, and it's a point given and a point taken right there. The weapon windows straight out of EFT. I've never seen a weapon window look like EFTs until EFT. You know, in this game, it looks exactly like EFT, straight up, 100%. Um, and again, you know, it's not like it's the end of the world, you know, but it's like clearly you took that straight out of Tarkov. The food and drink situation, you know, you can find food items in the game, but they're only to be used for selling. That's it. So there is no managing your hunger or thirst. And it's one of those things where it's like, again, it's a breath of fresh air that you don't have to worry about that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know, the immersion, I guess, is what it is. I enjoy the immersion of it. So again, it's a point given and a point taken right there. Looting containers. So I found that my raids in this game are way faster than my raids in Tarkov, and I thought it's because like the map sizes were smaller. And don't get me wrong, I think the map sizes are a little bit smaller, and the AI is a lot easier. So it's like you can move through an area a lot quicker because the AI in this game is easier than the scav bots in Tarkov. Or, you know, if you're like me and you play SPT AKI, they're a lot easier than the AI PMCs in SPT AKI. But I found actually when I sat there and I thought about it, the main reason why the raids are faster in this game than in Tarkov is the looting containers. You don't have to search the container and you don't have to identify items. You open the container up, the loot's right there. Your character doesn't have to go through and search it. And then on top of that, everything's already identified. You don't have to identify items. So the second that you open up a container, you already know what's in there, and you just gotta take 2 seconds to figure out what you want and what you don't want. So looting containers, that, and again, it's cool. It's something where it's like it's cool. It's immersion based for Tarkov, where you know you have to actually search through the container to see what's there, and if you see something you don't recognize, you have to inspect it. Like that's cool. I like that. You know, but again, sometimes it's a pain in the ass. You know, if you're in a hurry or whatever, you know there's a bad guy around the corner. You know, so it's like looting containers in this game. Again, point given, point taken. Um, Moving on to like the hideout, there's really nothing to do in the hideout. I'd imagine they probably have plans for it in the future. I don't know, but right now there's nothing to do in the hideout. You have a shooting range. That's it. Uh, Going towards like the computer inside the hideout, the trading system is good. I love the trading system. How it's literally just there's no multiple different vendors. You know, there's just sell your item. That's it. Just sell your item. You know, just buy from the list and then sell your item. You know, it's just a generic sell thing. And that I enjoy that because again, that's another one of the things that puts me off when it comes to Tarkov is like I don't feel like having to go to the different vendors to figure out who I can get the highest sell price, who the different vendor that I need to go to buy a certain item from them or whatever, or clicking through all the vendors because I'm trying to sell an item and I don't know which person is willing to buy the item, you know, just to find out that nobody's willing to buy my item, but I can sell defense at like 10% of its actual cost, you know? So there being no multiple different vendors, I enjoy that. I like that. I'm cool with that. Um, and then you can sell items directly from your inventory. So when you're over in your stash and you're managing your stash inventory, you can sell items right there, and I think that's a plus. Um, so the trading system is very simple, and I like it like that. Uh, Crafting, there's no crafting, which I don't really craft an EFT to be completely honest with you. So usually when I have items, I basically just either keep them because I know they're for a mission or something like that, or a hideout thing, or I just sell them. I don't really craft items, so I can't really speak on that for this game. But it doesn't have crafting so far right now. As of right now, it doesn't have crafting. Lack of skill progression, that's something where I think most games, if not all games, should have some sort of skill progression. It doesn't have to be complicated, but I just feel like if you're playing a game where, especially games specifically where like you're creating your own type of character, even though I don't think there's character creation in this game, but you're playing as, you're not playing as, a story based character where they have a specific vision for this character. It's just a generic, you could do, it's you essentially. It's just you. I feel like games like that, there's no excuse to not have skill progression. Maybe they will have skill progression in the future. I don't know, but it's not there right now. And the last thing I want to talk about is just missions and challenges. There's only like 7 or 8 different types of missions. I've completed all of them, and the challenges vary more than the missions. But even then, there's still only, from what I can tell, there's only about like 10 different challenges to do. So there's not a lot of different objectives to complete in this game as of right now, and that's part of the reason why I haven't played this game in weeks, is because I haven't played this game since I did this footage, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I recorded this footage 4 to 5 weeks ago. So that's the reason why I haven't played, is because there's nothing else to do. I've done about 30 raids at this point. I'm kind of like, I maxed out the UICS faction, like my relations with them, and nothing happened. Like there's no new mission, there's no, just nothing happened. All I did was unlock the items that they sell. So I don't know if, again, I don't know what their plan is for releasing more missions and challenges and adding like some sort. Maybe they're gonna add some sort of story mode. Or not story mode, but like a story. I don't know. But right now it's very lackluster in terms of objectives to complete. Giving you a sense of direction and progressing through there doesn't have to be a story, but just there's so little to do. Once you do it one time, it's like, okay, I did it. I don't want to do it, 20 more times for no reason. There's like, so yeah, that's the end of that. There's just no variety in the missions and challenges, and it gets very boring very quickly. That's it. That's the end of my. I was about to read Tunguska edit, but that's for something completely different. I just put it on the same note sheet or whatever you want to call this. But that's it. So to kind of wrap it up, it's an EFT clone. It varies in several ways, but at the end of the day, it is an EFT clone. Some things it does better than EFT. I would say maybe a lot of things it does worse than EFT, but it's still a good game. If you're into the extraction shooter, but you're not crazy about playing online against the PvP environment, which is why I picked this game up. I'm not a PvP kind of guy. I enjoy co-op, but like I'm a solo type dude. I like to play single player, and that's why I picked this game up, because it's Tarkov in a different setting, but it's single player focused, well, co-op focused. And so if that's your thing, this game's fun. You're going to enjoy it. Now, that being said, I think the last thing I'm going to touch up on is I think towards the end of this video, I say something along the lines of like, "Oh, this gets the Sniper Mooser's single player seal of approval." I say something like that at some point in time. I think it's towards the end of the video. I can't remember, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, I gotta walk that back. The game was fun for the I think 10 hours that I played it, but the problem is that I haven't touched it since then. I haven't gotten past 10 hours, and the reason being is because there's just not enough to do. So, maybe in a year from now, after the developers have had more time to work on the game, maybe it'll be a lot better state and it'll be much more fun. I don't know. But as of right now, and the game's not bad. I'm not saying the game's bad. I'm just saying as of right now, because there's such limited content, it's just not. I don't know if I can play this game anytime soon. This might be something that I pick up in 6 to 12 months. After the developers have sent out update after update after update. And then I try it then. I don't know. So again, I'm not saying the game's bad. There's just not a lot to do. So, but otherwise, I mean, if like I said, if you're into the single player extraction, if you like extraction shooters, but you're more of a single player or co-op type orientation, like that's what you enjoy. Um, I can't talk. If that's what you like, then you'll like this game, but you're only gonna like it for a little bit because there's only so much to do before you can only play it for so long before you go, okay, I've done everything there is to do, you know. Um, so definitely check it out. Get it when it's on sale. I wouldn't buy it full price. I think it's full price $30. I don't remember off the top of my head. Don't quote me on that. I know I spent $15 on it. I got it on sale. I spent like 15 on it. It's fun. It'll entertain you for a little bit. You know, it's definitely a game that's probably more fun to be had with your buddies. You know, but I can't necessarily sit here and say that this is definitely a buy it full price type game because there's just not enough to do with it. So, but I just want to make that the last point. Like, that whole Sniper Mooser seal of approval, which that's not going to be a thing that I do now. Like I just said that because I was just like, hey, this game is fun. I recommend you check it out. I got to walk that back because there's just not enough to do yet. Good game. I'm not saying it's bad. There's just not enough to do. So, anyways, I'm pretty sure this raid is supposed to be like 37 minutes long. This voiceover is 25 minutes. So, hopefully, I didn't screw up and like look at the wrong video runtime or whatever. And this voiceover is longer than the raid itself. But anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks.
Contact. Taking cover. my ass. I'm taking cover. Hey, get over here. We got Fang. What the hell are they doing here? Taking cover. Shit, contact. Shit, contact. Hey, I might have got one. Contact.
Why is it floating like that? Alright, so I got these jammers. Let's take a look at where we're at. Are you serious? God, they've been doing this shit all day, man. It's driving me nuts. Where am I at? I'm all the way up here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just head south. Well, I'm assuming that's south. The fog looks really good in this game. I do need to hurry up and get this done, so I'm going to be moving a little bit faster. But hopefully I don't screw up and make a mistake and accidentally get myself killed by rushing. Because I am under a bit of a time crunch right now. Oop, I did the same thing last time. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. Like I talked about, I'm pretty sure it was the first clip that I recorded. When I was trying to record this video, at the beginning of the day when I woke up, my dogs would not stop barking. You know, and like it ruined 3 videos. I think 3 videos I tried recording, and they kept barking. I think I just saw him on the road. I'm not sure though. I cannot. There's 2 of them, I think. Oh, there he is. I don't think that was a kill. Man! I just let that guy run all the way up on me. He's right there on the road. Headshot. I don't know where I killed that. Oh, right here. Ugh. That's an unfortunate way to die. It's not very glorious. Less than half. Oh. Where'd he die at? The spy pass. Keep moving. Oh, there might be a guy in this bunker. Oh, I think I just saw somebody. No, I didn't. It was a tree. Like I said, I am under a time crunch, so I gotta get moving. I just wanted to try to record one more, because I hopped off the game. I was gonna stop, because I got stuff I gotta do before I go into work. But, I know I'm still heading south, but I'm just trying to see where I'm at. Okay, I'm about halfway there. But I was like, hey, you know what? Let me try joining into a match with somebody and experiencing the game co-op mode. But, like I said, I don't have any friends to play the game with. And I tried joining like a, well, I guess I technically tried hosting a public session, and I mean, it didn't start a match. It did the making timer for about 15 seconds. I tried it about 8 times, and each time nothing came up. So I was just like, all right, well, I'm already here. I might as well do a raid and complete this, the challenge, because I have the challenge where you have to successfully, what is it? Survive 3 raids. So if I survive this one, then I complete that. I think it's a challenge, or is it called a contract? I think it's called a challenge. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm already on the game. Might as well try it. It should be this complex right here. Oh. Should be this complex right here next to me now. It's one thing I don't like about games is like I should be able to just kind of climb up this, you know. And like it doesn't matter. Like AAA games don't have that. Yeah, it's this complex right here. Did I go too far? No, it's this place right here. Maybe I should get a fresh mag. No, I'm good. That's about like 14 rounds, 13. Oh, 9. I heard somebody else's footstep. Got him. Is that? No. Let's play it safe. Let's swap. I got plenty of magazines, and honestly, this guy's probably gonna... Can I like that instant... Oh, wait. I could have actually just... So it's just instantaneous, right? Yeah. And it's like, it sucks. That's one of those things where it's a love and hate. You know? I like how Tarkov, you have to load your magazines, you know? But I don't know how many times I sat here and loaded a magazine and I was just like, you know, and I'm just like, Jesus, man. You know? So it's definitely refreshing for it to be instantaneous like that. But it does at the same time kind of ruin the immersion of it, the realism. Let me get in here real quick and then check. Alright, so they're all on the left side, and then I can hit that extraction also. Jam! I'll take a Glock mag. I think that NATO is 7.62 by 51.
Watch my ass. I'm taking cover.
Shoot, he's right there.
Taking cover.
Alright, I'm in a tough spot now.
Taking cover.
Uh-oh. I'm good, I'm good. It's right there, right? Whew. I think I heard a second set of footsteps, but I'm not sure. Oh, he has a, Oh yeah, I'm taking that. Please tell me it just fits. Of course it doesn't just fit. Because why would it? Let's work some magic. There we go. FMJ, I'll take that. Sweet. Alright, they are all on the left side of this compound, right? The fog is pretty nice, I like it. Alright, so we'll go up to the top one first. Cut a right. Hard right. Just hit the barrier in front of me. Yeah, I did.
Watch my ass. I'm taking cover.
Okay, so the guy on the right's dead.
Taking cover.
That sounded like two different voices. There you are. I see you. Come on. Keep coming. Got him. What you got? Ooh, he's got. Uh-oh, oh, can I just take it off real quick? Where's it at? Where's it at? I don't. There it is. That's it, right? Yeah, I'll just take that. Do it like that. I don't know if it rains in this game. I haven't experienced any rain yet. Alright. No! Okay, I was gonna say, last time I did that, the game froze up on me. I heard thunder, but I don't know if it was in the game or if it was outside, because it looks like it's about to storm outside. It should be up in there.
Taking cover!
Oh, I just saw him. I think I just saw him. Maybe I didn't just see him. Swap that mag out.
Bang, over here!
Holy cow! Oop, too far, too far. I don't know where he's at. Just got MP5 SD. I'll take that. I think he's inside that bunker. Yep, there he is. I wasn't expecting him to just run over like that. Ooh, that could. Ooh, this is a new gun. I haven't found this one yet. Let me put that there. I'm not worried about like coming back for it. So I've only found the AKs, the MP5. I found a Chris, I think, like the Chris Vector. I found an M4, a Scar L, and the last new gun I found was a Scar L. That AUG is now the newest gun that I found. Check my mag. Okay, all right, it should be up in here. Should be like right here. There it is. Just check my positioning real quick. I know it's about halfway down. Yeah. So I don't know. It looks like it might be outside a building. Maybe. Is that a guy right there? Yes, that is. Oh, he moved. That was a kill shot. All right, let's go. God, I suck. Empty. Like one mag or one round left. Let's check this guy's loot real quick. Oop. Come on. Drop that. Take that. That works. Alright, so it looks like it might be on the other side of this building. Or no, it's right there. Oh no, I'm way off. Oh man, I'm way off. It's in there. Oop. it'd be on the ground somewhere. It could be like in the tower, maybe. Oh, there we go. Could you imagine, like, being one of the soldiers posted here and seeing that and just not doing anything about it? Like, oh, that's perfectly normal, you know? Like, that's such a terrible spot to put that thing. Alright, where's this last one at? So, it is... bottom set warehouse on the right. Now we'll go back the way we came. You know, another thing, and I don't know if I'm going to talk about this. Oh, I already checked in the, like, the voiceover portion of the video, which would be the second raid, is that, you know, something that this game doesn't have that Tarkov does. That's, again, it's like, you wish it were there, but at the same time, it's not that bad that it's not there. Is like nutrition, like having to eat and drink. You know, like, it's cool that Tarkov has the nutrition aspect of it, but at the end of the day, it's not, you know, necessary. So it's like, this game not having it doesn't hurt, you know? It doesn't hurt. There's got to be another guy around here somewhere. I think I heard a footstep. I'm not 100% sure though. That's gonna be our extract over there. I might be all in the all clear. Oh, I didn't realize they were connected buildings. I thought. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I thought that was a person. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and extract now. Oh, we're here. Alright. Oh my god. Can't do nothing. Nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that. So we got two. The survival challenge. Yes, give me that stuff. And then, task completed. So now we're looking at the VLF is halfway through our second block. The UICS is almost there. The IGC is even closer to being there at the first block. So, still Corey. Stealth surveillance, that's the bugs. I've already done that one. Secure intel, that's the last one I did. Secure intel, same thing. Secure intel. But the challenges, let's look at the challenges real quick. Sell 4 old communicator to the vendor. Oh, okay. Sell 4 old flashlights. Sell 4 old radio. Okay, all right, that's cool. Supplying rations. Sell prep meal 6 times. Food container 6 times. Okay, that's cool. Do these have like time limits? Kill 10 with a sniper rifle. Haven't seen a sniper rifle yet. Oh, one of them was the M700 was a reward for something. It might have been a contract reward. That was actually probably on my last profile because I've done wiped my account like 5 times trying to record this first look episode. But anyways, so yeah, that's cool. That's what those items are for. They just extra material for you to be able to sell stuff. Sell 10 fuel to the vendor. Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense then. So that's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, so I'm enjoying playing this game. I'm pretty sure I've got like 4 or 5 hours on it now. I paid $15 for it. I'm not bored of it yet. You know, I'm still having fun. So this is definitely You know, this gets the Sniper Mooser's single player seal of approval right here, you know, because it's definitely a fun game you can play by yourself, especially if like Escape from Tarkov is kicking your ass, but you still want to play the extraction shooter, but you know, EFT is just like it takes too long, or because that's another thing. This game is a lot quicker than EFT. So if you don't have 15 minutes to load into a freaking raid, you know, you can hop on this and be in a raid in 60 seconds, you know. And that's everything. That's you managed your inventory, you sold your items, you bought the items you need, you did everything, boom. From the moment that you load in here and you do your stash, you buy your items, to you taking your first step on your contract, on your raid, it's got to be less than 90 seconds. So this is a much faster process than Escape from Tarkov. So again, at some point, I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning of the video, I'll probably end up saying it again on the voiceover recording, the second raid. And I'm just going to reiterate here now. Like, this is definitely a Tarkov clone. It's 100% a Tarkov clone, but it's a simplistic version of it in its current state. Maybe they want this to be more complex and in-depth like Tarkov. I don't know. But what it is right here, right now, it's a simple version of Tarkov. It's co-op PvE oriented. I don't even think it has PvP at all whatsoever. I know they have, you can turn friendly fire off, you know, but I don't think the objective is for you to kill your teammates because they're your teammates, you know. So it's a co-op and single player oriented version of Escape from Tarkov, and it's very simple, it's very fast paced, the maps feel smaller, or maybe you just move through the maps faster, I don't know. But, well, I think that's what it is, because it doesn't take, well, that's what it is. You just move through the maps faster, because I'm sitting here thinking about it now. You open up a loot container in Tarkov, and you press the button to open up the container, and that's about the same amount of time as it takes for you to hold F to open up a container in Incursion. So then, when you open up the container Incursion, you automatically see what's there. But in Tarkov, it has to load the items, like as if your character is rummaging through the container and seeing, hey, it's this item, and then you have to inspect the item or examine it or whatever it is. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played. So it definitely, this game is a faster paced version of Escape from Tarkov. It's just simpler, more single player / co-op oriented, and it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. If you're on the fence about this game, take it from somebody who's, you know, a 2 full-time job working dad, who's a single player kind of guy, a co-op kind of guy. This is definitely a fun game. If you like that brutal butt fucking multiplayer hardcore shit, then this might not be for you. But if you enjoy a more relaxed version of Escape from Tarkov, this is definitely a good buy. I thoroughly am enjoying this. I don't know how much fun I'm going to get out of it, but I'm definitely going to get my money's worth, you know. And my rule is, within your first 30 days of buying a game, every dollar you spent is an hour of gameplay, and I guarantee I'm going to play this for at least 15 hours within the next 28 days, you know. I mean, I'm already like 5 hours in. So this game's a lot of fun. Looking forward to playing some more of it. I doubt I'll do like a series on it or anything like that, but, you know, it's definitely a lot of fun, and I'm going to spend more time playing it. So anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's been a blast. Hopefully it all comes together, because like I said, I tried recording this video like 5 times this morning when I woke up, and I just had issue after issue after issue, you know, but I think it finally came together, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Looking forward to see you all next time. Peace.